This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com.
So we're here at iFi, iFi's booth, for those of you who aren't familiar, and I'm here with Jeff.
That's right. Hi, good to see you.
And Dimitri back here. Hi there. And so you're going to tell us a little bit about what iFi is.
Right, so in principle, the easiest way to understand iFi is we are a wireless memory card. We go in your normal everyday camera, we store your photos and your videos like you'd expect a memory card to, except inside our memory card is also Wi-Fi. We use that to wirelessly and automatically upload your photos and your videos to your computer and to wherever it is you like to share on the web. So we can take a picture here.
That'd be great.
We've got just a regular everyday camera. It's got an iFi card inside of it. And that camera, the iFi card inside that camera is connected to a wireless network here at the booth. So as we're taking pictures, the card is storing those pictures and it's also uploading them here while I talk. When it gets to my computer, it's automatically being put in the right folder. It's organizing everything for us by date, so I don't have to lift a finger to organize all of my photos. And then simultaneously, if the user wants us to, we can automatically upload their photos to their Facebook page, their Flickr account, Picasa, many more than 25 different places on the web to share.
That was really impressive. I mean, you just took the picture and it was a matter of seconds before it was uploaded.
That's right, and the iFi cards are fast. It's wireless, it's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is very, very fast. But in this case, today we're showing off a brand new product that's in development now that we call Pro X2. And Pro X2, there's lots and lots that's new about Pro X2, but one of the things that's new about Pro X2 is underneath the hood, it's an 802.11n Wi-Fi radio, so it's sort of best in class today and very, very fast.
Got it. So the original version was only 802.11g?
That's right, 802.11g for all the iFi cards except Pro X2.
Got it. Awesome that you bumped it up to 802.11n.
We bumped it up to 802.11n, we're bumping it up to 8 gigabytes of capacity, we're bumping up read-write performance to a Class 6 card, so lots of hardcore technology stuff that gets better about X2. There's one new feature that's possible with X2 that wasn't possible before either, and that's an option that we call endless memory mode. So this is something the user can turn on or off. If you turn it on, you get to decide how much of my memory card do I want to always leave free and available so that I never run out of space. And what we will do is keep track of all the photos and videos that we've uploaded that are confirmed safely delivered, and then we can automatically clean up those old photos, automatically delete and make space on the card as you get full so that you never run out of space.
Got it. And so I take it that will also, keep some photos on the card and upload some wirelessly?
Yeah, we actually give you the choice. You can be sort of really obsessive compulsive about it and set it to keep your card as free and clean as it can possibly be. Or you can say, you know what, I actually want to keep my last few hundred or few thousand photos on there because I use my camera as my photo wallet and I want to keep a few pictures to show. So you get to decide how aggressively you want us to help manage the memory on your card and manage it the way you like.
That sounds great. A lot of user options, a lot of customization.
Lots and lots of user options. What we've tried to do is keep the basic premise really, really simple. If all you want is automatically get my photos out of my camera, organize them on my computer, and get them to the cloud so that I can share, it can be just as simple as that. You go out, you take pictures, you come home, turn on your camera, set it down on the counter, everything happens automatically and you go live your life. But if you really want to get sophisticated, you can do things like select specific pictures to be uploaded and shared. You can manage the memory of your card if you like, if you have a Pro X2 card. Using our new software, you can actually decide, well, I want all of my photos to go to Shutterfly or Picasa, but I want these 6 to go to Facebook because that's where my friends go. So using our new software, you can do republishing of your photos. Lots of sophisticated stuff if you're that kind of user, but it's not necessary. You can keep it simple if you like.
Got it. Yeah, I know it's definitely a common question. People take pictures on the digital camera and what do I do next? So having it automatically is great.
It's really amazing in this day and age that the biggest bottleneck in this whole process is not how complicated it is to share on the web or how difficult certain software is. It's getting the photos out of the camera to begin with, right? We all have the friends, the family, the mom, the sister who's got weeks, if not months of photos on their camera. I have a family member who doesn't do anything with their photos until their memory card is full, and now they have no choice, they have to do something. So this is really the everyday problem that most people have. And it's not that it's so complicated, it's just we're all really, really busy. And so we try to take all the hassle out of getting those photos out of the camera and get them someplace where you'll do something with them.
Definitely, that's great. One thing I see here is the iFi Center. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, so iFi Center is new. That is going to debut when we ship the Pro X2 card, which is coming soon. So there's lots that's new about the iFi Center. In principle, it does what we did before. It lets you set up the iFi card. It lets you decide where you want to share on the web, where on your computer you want us to store your photos. But it gives you a lot more choices. One of the choices, as I was hinting to earlier, is now I can drag and drop photos that I've taken, and now I can republish them to other places they weren't originally uploaded to. We couldn't do that before. The other thing that I can do now is I can drag and drop my photos, my old photos that have been on my computer for a year. I can drag and drop those into the iFi Center, and now I can republish those just like I can republish photos that I took with my iFi card. So lots more flexibility, lots more new features available with the iFi Center.
Got it. So if people have a large library of photos, they're just switching over to iFi, they can incorporate all their old photos into all the new features of iFi.
Exactly right. So no longer are those pictures that you took before you had iFi orphaned from the iFi system. You can add those to the iFi system and then do with those photos all the stuff you can do with your iFi photos.
That sounds great. So you said it's going to be debuting when the X2 comes out. Any time frame on that?
Let's say it'll be this quarter.
All right.
Not too far away.
Not too far. I think I can hold off.
Yeah, so new Pro X2 coming. However, we also have a full line of products. We have a show special that we're running here for people who are at the show on the existing products. The existing products do fun things like automatically geotagging. So if you're an iPhoto user and you're a user of Places, or you'd like to be a user of Places if only your photos were geotagged, we can do things like automatically geotag your photos so they show up into Places pre-tagged and make the management of your photos easier. And we can do that today. You don't have to wait for Pro X2 for that.
Got it. And now the geotagging, does that work by using Wi-Fi hotspots to figure out the location?
Yeah, it works using Wi-Fi technology, so it's Wi-Fi positioning or Wi-Fi triangulation, very similar to what Apple did on the original iPhone before it had GPS built into it. So the way that works is we detect all the Wi-Fi networks that are around you when you're shooting, and then when we upload your photos, we upload that information along with it, and then we cross-reference that with this big database in the cloud about where all these access points are located, and that allows us to predict where you were when you were taking those photos, and then we embed that geodata into the photo. So when it shows up into iPhoto or when it shows up on Picasso or Flickr, it's already tagged with where you were when you shot it.
That's great. It doesn't require GPS. And one question I had was power consumption-wise. If you put it in your camera, does it take up a whole lot of power?
It doesn't. I mean, the truth is it's going to depend on what kind of camera you have, how big of a battery does it already have. You know, a really small camera with a really small battery obviously doesn't have as much power to begin with. But in general, we say it's around kind of 10%. The important thing, though, is really when you're out in the world taking photos, those are not the places that you're uploading photos, right? You're going to go to the family picnic and then you're going to come home and upload the photos. So the important thing is when you're out in the world capturing those memories to begin with, you're not really using much more power than you would with a regular SD card. So your ability to capture that memory to begin with isn't going to be hampered. It's only when you get home and we're actually uploading your photos that we're really using more power than a regular SD card.
Got it, that's great.
So I think, as I said, Pro X2 is coming soon. Lots of new features that are coming with that. It's faster, it's more capacity, but in the meantime, we've got lots of regular iFi stuff that helps people with their Mac and with their iPhoto. One interesting note is about 40% of our users are Mac users. So sort of if you look at the world at large, we're disproportionately attractive to Mac users, and I think really what that boils down to is our philosophy about make this as hassle-free and as automatic as possible just fits really, really well with the Mac philosophy. And I think that's one of the reasons that we're so busy here at the show and one of the reasons that we do really well with Mac users.
Definitely. I'm glad to see you guys here. Great to come and talk to you guys, and good to hear about the X2.
Thanks for coming by. Have a great show.
All right, thanks so much.
You bet.